Hey guys, new phone review video today. And last video I did a Samsung Galaxy Z Flip, and why not keep it a roll? I gave you guys some clues, I guess, or I said what I was gonna do this video for the next review. And we're gonna be doing the Samsung Galaxy a16. As you can see, this phone has 3 cameras, and surprisingly, this was the first one in the series to have an AMOLED screen, so it looks pretty nice. Has, I think, 90 hertz display. So the Samsung Galaxy a16 were announced at October 7th of 2024 and was released in Europe into October 2025, and then in the United States the a16 5G became available for purchase January 9th of 2025. The display is a 6.7 inch AMOLED. This phone has a Samsung Exynos 1330 chip, has a 128 gigabyte option and a 256 gigabyte option with 4 gigabytes or 6 gigabytes or 8 gigabyte RAM options. I don't know what option this was. The rear camera is a fixed 50 megapixel, which I don't know which one is the rear camera, and plus 5 megapixel ultra wide, could be this one, and a 2 megapixel macro. The front being 13 megapixels, a 5000. Okay, why did you cut me off there? A 5000 milliamp hour, 25 watt fast charging battery, and the phone shipped with Android 14 and is supported with 6 years of major OS and security updates. I think Samsung said that this was going to end support by 2030, which is crazy for one of these A series phones. It was pretty sure one of the first A series phones. The US model being $200. This one is $200 right here. And also they don't have a headphone jack. I forgot if last model, the A15, had a headphone jack, but the A16 does not have a headphone jack. As you can see, it has this kind of like plastic body on the sides. It feels a little cheap, and does not feel premium, especially the back. It does not feel premium. This is plastic. So yeah, this absolutely does not feel premium. So you do feel the cheapness. The screen, you can definitely feel the cheapness too. Apparently this is plastic, and last video I said this might be glass, which it's not. It's like some type of plastic, I guess, on the screen. It already has a little crack right there. I don't know, I bought it used like that, and I actually picked this model up for around $30, because it's locked to T-Mobile. So yeah, as you can see, there's like a little T-Mobile sign because T-Mobile keeps sending bloatware on this phone. So the current state of this phone is actually One UI 8.0 with Android version 16 and the Google Play system update for March 1st of 2026. So we're going to be running some tests and see what this phone can really handle. First app is going to be YouTube. Where's YouTube? I saw it somewhere around here. YouTube. It's going to be YouTube. I actually pre-recorded this back in March. So yeah. Hey guys, new video, which is, again, I've been posting a lot recently, and why not post a other video? Today it's gonna be a other phone review video. I've been doing a couple of these actually phone reviews lately, and I feel like I had to pull. The screen folded for 418,000. Overall, video playback wise, it does pretty well. Can't do 2K actually. One thing that I noticed, because mostly my videos are done in 4K most of these videos are done in 4K, of course. So that's one thing that I noticed it can do. Other app is going to be Instagram. And yeah, looking at it, handles pretty nicely. Let's just start scrolling wildly, and it does struggle a little bit. Yeah, it does work, so I give that a pass. Just lags closing out the app. It, if you can tell, that chip lags a little. TikTok is going to be next, and we're gonna actually be muting this. And as you can see, it's still stuck loading. Oh wow, okay, that's okay. So I can't really slow. So it's really slow. Wow, okay. Look at this. It can't handle TikTok. I'm pretty sure it can handle TikTok Lite. I don't want to use TikTok. Okay, so now it's working. Here's Samsung now. Here's a Samsung video. So yeah, my guess is TikTok Lite would handle better. It just actually needed my location and started running faster. But yeah, let's do something else. What should we do? Which app should we start with first? We're gonna start with Minecraft. See how Minecraft handles on this phone. So I'm going to be trying to play on this phone with favorable visuals and basic this basic stuff. So let's just turn on visuals real quick. We're gonna be doing online too. Yeah. So was it video or general? I feel like it should have been seen it by now. I haven't touched that. I only touched to the UI to be like classic and stuff. I was playing on here not too long ago, just trying to test the phone. So yeah. Okay, that took way too long than expected. And oh no, this thing is unplayable. This is unplayable. It's like 2 chunks every 2 FPS in favor of visual. Oh my gosh, this thing is getting hot actually. Yeah, I don't know, I saw something over here actually. Did you guys see that? It's probably like a pig or something. Oh, it's a zombie. Oh no, we're not getting close near him right now. Okay. Save quit. Okay, it did take a while, but if you download Minecraft, do not turn on favorable visuals, or turn off favorable visuals immediately. It hates it. It absolutely hates favorable visuals. Alright, And as you can see, it's smooth now. It's really smooth. If you go down here, and yeah, it handles decently. Seems like we're getting a solid 60 FPS or more. The screen makes it really feel nice, and not too choppy. So yeah, I call this one a success in fancy settings, but not so well in not so good in favorable visuals. Okay, after taking 30 years for this thing to load, and are we still loading or okay? All right, so handles lags a little. It lags a little. Definitely the FPS has dropped. Let's play a quick game of murder mystery like we always do. I hate this map. I don't want to be playing it. I hate this map. So far, it's handling pretty decently. I will call this a nice success. So yeah, I call this a nice success. Ooh, we're having a little bit of lag right there. What if I go outside? Oh, there is a little lag. There definitely is some lag. But overall, it is playable. Alright, next up is Roblox. See how this thing handles in Roblox. Let's go hit this thing over for a little bit of Greenville, because we always hit Greenville. And yeah, we're working. We're working. This handles a little bit more better than the phone that I'm going to be reviewing next pretty soon. Or not. Or just lag absolutely. I can't control this vehicle. I can't control this vehicle. Ooh. Okay. And this thing is absolutely slow. What if we turn down the graphics? I can't even scroll through this menu. Alright, now that we have it to the lowest of the graphics, the widest truck, I swear this truck turned wider. Nope. Alright. This game of natural disasters. And we can't see nothing because of the quality. Let's turn it back to automatic. And not even automatic, it wants to load the map fully. Oh, there we go. There you go. So most likely this thing will handle perfectly fine in natural disasters, like simple games like this. I give that a pass. Pass and a half because it would have been lagging by now. Okay, now is Asphalt's turn. Maybe this will immediately kill the phone. I never had an Asphalt loading screen load for like that long. I would wait for it though, and you guys weren't even seeing it because of this light. So you can see. Oh wait, it plays copyright music. I forgot. I know how to play this. I skipped the tutorial for a reason. I skipped the tutorial for a reason. I skipped the tutorial for a reason. Alright. I'm not trying to make this video like 40 minutes long like the last one. The last one actually ended up coming out 40 minutes and I didn't really like it because no one's really willing to watch a review video that's 40 minutes long. Come on, come on, come on, come on. As you can see, it's playable. You can definitely tell there's a little lag or FPS drop. You can definitely tell there's FPS drop here and there. But it's definitely playable on this phone. As you can see, we won the race. We totally forgot one, and it's Geometry Dash. We forgot to play Geometry Dash on this phone. Because it's funny because it's literally one of the first games that we start off with. But as you can see, very playable. Of course, it should be honestly playable. If a phone cannot handle Geometry Dash, throw that phone away. Throw that phone away immediately. If it's an older phone, yeah. As you can see, Geometry Dash is playing pretty well. It's not struggling at all. Doesn't struggle at all. It's a pretty smooth game. It's not really a CPU taking game. So yeah, not bad at all. And now we start doing the camera tests. Here where it might start to struggle. So we're going to be comparing the camera, the a16's camera, to none other the less a phone that we showed right now, the Google Pixel 8a. Where's the screen fingerprint? There you go. The Google Pixel 8a. As you can see, there's big differences. The screen on this one is 6.1 inch and this one is 6.7 inch. Thickness wise, they're about the same, but one thing is the 8A actually has the G3 tether processor, whatever Google processor it is. They have it in this phone, and this phone right here literally has the performance of the whole 8 series. So it's not really too bad of a phone. So yeah, we're gonna be comparing the Google Pixels to the Samsung and see how this thing goes. The video quality of the Samsung Galaxy A16. As you can see, video quality looks decent. This is the video quality of the Google Pixel 8a. As you can see, it looks pretty nice. And what do I know? The Google Pixel beat the Samsung A16. The quality on this phone really surprises me. These are now around like $200 used to like or refurbished. They were originally like $400 brand new. So yeah, it's literally not a bad take up. As you can see, mine is cracked, but I actually traded this one for my Z Flip 3. I no longer own the Z Flip 3. And I love this phone. I love this phone. This phone is amazing. It's better than the Z Flip 3. I when I got told they wanted the Z Flip 3 for this Pixel, I had to say no. This thing's literally an amazing phone. The quality, I love this phone. Enough of me yapping. The Google Pixel really did good in this challenge. It's almost like iPhone quality, I like to say. The a16 is absolutely garbage. It looks like a Samsung S7 camera. It exactly looks like that. It doesn't really look too good. The night mode on it's not even night mode. It's just, I guess, a regular photo, just that the ISO or white balance is moved up a little bit to just, I guess, make it much more lighter, but it looks so garbage. The iPhone made it look more bluer, while the Pixel made it like gray, which is kind of more like, I guess, natural. I really like the color on the iPhone, but yeah, the videos, the Pixel really did well in the video too. That's what I really like. Just that it was coming out of one year. You can hear more out of one ear instead of the second year. I wonder if I can fix that in the camera. I still haven't learned too much of the Pixel's camera, but yeah. That's overall what I have to talk about here. So yeah. One thing that I forgot to mention is the speakers aren't stereo, which means only the bottom speaker will play. The top speaker won't play when playing audio, and this will only play when it's on phone calls, or I think even on, when it's on speaker. The speakers sound really nice overall. Let's do actually hear a speaker test for you guys real quick. If we cover here, they're not stereo at all. Overall, good speakers. Not the best, of course, but they are some decent speakers enough to, play music out of, or audio. Now, here's the thing. Do I recommend... Actually, we need... Here, rests upon the 15 Pro. Rests on top of the 15 Pro. Anyways, this video is not about you, 15 Pro. One thing that I forgot to mention about this phone is this was one of the, I think, the last phones to actually have... I gotta take the SIM card out. This is one of the last phones, I guess, to have a SD card. As you can see, I have a 2 gigabyte SD card in here. So yeah, not too bad. We're just gonna plug it back in. Sit down properly. Sit down properly. All right, dude, sit down properly, please. All right, there you go. Anyways, it's gonna give me problems right now. Anyways, do I recommend this phone in 2026? It came out in 2024, and the performance is kind of alright. Do I recommend this phone still? As a first kid's phone, this is pretty decent. This phone gives you everything what they need. In terms of gaming here and there, and social media. Overall, a nice phone. A main phone, it's pretty decent if you just want it for social media or play Candy Crush on it, because Candy Crush is gonna handle this no matter what. If it can handle Geometry Dash, it handles Candy Crush perfectly fine. Yeah, it will handle all that type of stuff. As a secondary phone, it's pretty good. As a backup phone, it's pretty good. This phone is a pretty good phone still as a current state. Yeah, there's better options like the Pixel 8a, or the iPhone 13, the iPhone 16e. there's better phones, yeah, definitely. But overall, if you want to be part of the Samsung ecosystem or want the first kid's phone or first phone, this phone will be your phone right here. This I paid like $30 for this, and this thing's like practically brand new. There's like no scratches, no problems. Only that's cracked right there, but the screen isn't really actually scratched. The screen is in perfect condition. Being an AMOLED screen, it's not so bad. Last generation's phone was actually a LCD. The a15 was a LCD. This is actually the first phone to come with a AMOLED, which is very surprising because Samsung doesn't really put OLEDs in it, nothing like to these phones. And also the Pixel 8a also has a OLED display. So as you can see, it's really nice quality. This is like the first year where phone manufacturers started putting, I guess, OLEDs on their screens and stuff like that. I think even the 16e, did the 16e came out in 2024? I'm pretty sure the 16e came out in 2024. That one also had a OLED, which costed around the same price as one of these phones, a Pixel. So yeah, do I recommend this phone? So I changed a little bit of my mind. If I recommend this phone, I only recommend it as a first kid's phone. Like if your kid needs a phone, you just give him this and they will be happy with it because you only need to basically call or text your kid. They don't really need like gaming and this kind of stuff. Maybe they can handle it, like a little bit of social media here and a little bit of gaming, like gaming. But overall, they don't need like an expensive bougie phone. You know what I'm saying? Also, the phone is pretty good as like a secondary. Let's say your main phone breaks, that one will be there just to throw your SIM card in, this and that. So yeah, but as a main phone, let's say if you're like an adult, no, it won't be as good as like a typical like Pixel or iPhone. So yeah, that's all. But anyways, I hope you guys liked this video. Comment, like it. This is not about you. Comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.